A woman was assaulted by a man who broke into her home, yet after recovering, she actually dressed up carefully and took the initiative to visit the man who had assaulted her in prison. Miranda was originally an excellent nurse. At a party, a friend said she would introduce a high-quality young man to her. Miranda couldn't refuse, so she had to agree. On the day of the date, Miranda was getting dressed at home when she suddenly heard a knock on the door. When she opened the door, she found that her blind date had arrived early. She quickly invited him in to wait for a while. However, during the conversation, the man kept staring at her with lewd eyes. This made Miranda feel something was wrong. She quickly asked about the specific details of the date, but the man couldn't answer a single question. Miranda realized that he was not her blind date and asked him to leave. But instead, the man locked the door. He then showed his true colors and intended to assault her. Miranda fought hard to resist, but due to the disparity in strength, she finally couldn't escape his clutches. Soon after, the real blind date arrived at the door with a bouquet of flowers, only to find the door wide open. He walked into the house to look for Miranda, and found her in a terrible state in the kitchen. He immediately called the police and sent her to the hospital. In the hospital, Miranda was covered in injuries and had empty eyes, still unable to recover from the shock. When the police asked her if she had seen the suspect before, she suddenly remembered that the man had been a courier she had met before. With this clue, the police promptly arrested the man who was about to flee. Although the criminal had been brought to justice, Miranda still couldn't get rid of the shadow of the assault. She was determined to take revenge in her own way and make that man pay a more painful price.